All right, guys, how's it going? Nathan and Amanda here today.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Today's a Q&A video. So we have several things going on today. We have some troll comments to read. You guys like those. We have something to taste. We're going to talk about some past videos. We're going to talk about some upcoming videos. And it should be very interesting.
And we still have Philip under the weather, so hopefully he'll be back with us next week.
Yeah, he says it's actually worse today than he has been all last week and this week. So I don't know.
All right.
It's a situation.
Right. Get started on the comments here.
Sure.
Okay, I'm not going to read anybody's names.
Why not?
That's
the
we won't
funnest
embarrass
part.
anybody. Okay, so the first one. You make it painful to watch these reviews. Y'all might want to do a few dozen rehearsals before you film these things. Well, why do rehearsal? It won't make it funny.
I've done a few dozen rehearsals in my day. Oh, we got about, I don't know how many videos, over 400, I think, videos up. So, you know, it is what it is, right?
Just fly by the seat of our britches and see what happens.
But what I can tell you about that, if you don't like it, you can just not watch. So,
yeah,
there is that.
Okay. Wow, that ration was loaded. I thought you would pull out an Oompa band. Amanda, you just need a pocket knife. I laughed my butt off when you dropped that match. Love the review.
Yeah.
See? Can't rehearse stuff like that, can you?
I like when I've been trying to let her do more stuff, but in my brain, things should be done a certain way. And when her brain operates differently, so when she starts doing stuff differently, I start freaking out. And I'm like,
Okay, here's my favorite one. This was a good sight to watch, but gets tired of bringing in the woman to ruin a good thing. Gets slower again having him explain to the woman and make a good video slow because of bringing a woman into good video here. To watch a video, not explain to her what to say or do, gets slow and annoying, loses subs because a woman, they bring it to make so-called diverse.
I'll explain a little bit about that. I don't know there's been a few, I guess, older guys has not been on board with her being on here, which I don't really understand that. We're not doing this to be diverse. Like, it's not that situation at all. I thought she could bring something to the channel, so we brought her on board for that sake. But yeah, I mean,
It is what it is. What can you say? So, was never too big a fan of breakfast MREs, but this one looks pretty good. Might give it a try. Amanda, you sold me on it. Well, I'm glad I sold you on it, and it was a pretty good breakfast one. Amanda, you're doing an excellent job. 10 out of 10. Thank you very much. And Amanda's killing it. Great job. You two are great together.
Okay.
You keep reading, or you got something to say?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
If you got more, keep going.
I don't need special treatment, but Amanda know how to speak to men to keep our simple minds entertained and everyone else.
Okay.
Okay.
Grammar is a little off, but we understand what you mean.
Great video. I definitely want to see you guys review and it's spelled SANDF MRE. Do you know what that is? Or
I should. I don't know. Everybody's like, you don't know. I know what that is.
So if you have anything...
I wouldn't have read that, but hey, it's just me.
I mean, if you have anything you want to suggest, like, put it in the comments or something.
A South African MRE, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oddly enough, I don't know everything, right? I always proclaim I know everything. I don't. I can't remember every MRE from every country, everything I've ever done. It's just not that way. It's impossible to do that.
All right, Nathan, this one's whining and crying to you.
Always.
Bro, are you really crying about a municipal amount of onion powder? And it was the last ingredient at that, LOL. I hate onions too, but please bring some decency to the male race.
So I have a genetic thing. I probably got it from YouTube. Probably made me stupid or something, but I have the genetic thing to where onions and garlic taste like sulfur. They taste like skunk. So a tiny amount of... That's like, to me, it's like saying, well, it's only a little bit of skunk juice in there. Just eat it. Well, that like ruins the whole thing for me. It truly does. I forgot what that's called. Well, guys, if you probably in the comments if you know what that's called, when you have the genetic trait of that. It also follows with asparagus. When you take a wheat, it stinks. It's the same thing. It's all the same genetic trait. But comment below if you know what that's called. I don't remember.
Let's see. Great video, Amanda. My muffin top turned into a busted can of biscuits. I thought that was funny. Let's see. I think that was it. That's all I have.
Okay. I have one. So see, I closed my phone out. And now I got to go all the way back through it here. Here it is. This is on an older video. And this was on an old German ration. And just to give you a judgment of how picky, how finicky some people are, this is what you got to understand. 99.9% of people are not like this. We're talking about less than 1% of people comment bizarre stuff like this. And a lot of times when I comment back to them, and I'm like, what are you talking about? They'll either delete it, or they'll say, oh, I'm sorry, I was tired, or I was in a bad mood when I commented that. Okay? So this one's from Christopher Potts.
Oh, you called him out.
I don't care. Well, I was subbed until you started begging, so I unsubscribed. I think maybe I was talking about something, he mistaken that for I was begging, because I've never begged on any video. Patreon in the description. No, I'm joking. We don't have that. I don't know. I mean, it ceases to amaze me all the time. It's very, very, very bizarre, the pickiness of some people. But like I said, it's less than 1%. It really, truly is. Probably far less. It's probably 1/10 of 1% of people are like that. Everybody else, as in general, are very nice. Maybe those people that are commenting nasty stuff, maybe there's some kind of issue mentally. I don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to point fingers. You know, if you're crazy, you're crazy. Nothing I can do to help you. But just try to refrain yourself in the comments.
Yeah. Try to be good, boys and girls out there.
Let's talk a little bit about rations. Is that all you got on that?
Yep, that's all I
Okay.
have.
So we're waiting on a bunch of stuff to get here. And stuff is not moving quickly. Stuff from other countries is very much not moving quickly. Like, it's not moving at all. We have some stuff from Turkey. We have some stuff from, I don't remember. It got shipped out of Switzerland.
You say,
We have Dutch, Czech stuff.
Yeah.
It's all shipped out of Switzerland. And that stuff is just moved to the port and just stopped. There's been no updates for 4 or 5 days. It's looking like it's going to be a problem. So we have 5 or 6 other things here to review. It's fairly simple things until yesterday when something I bought off Amazon showed up. And we had some real funky Korean stuff to review. So
coming up.
That'll be, I think we're going to do that Monday, so Wednesday we can talk about it. This Friday, you guys let us know in the comments what you want us to review this Friday. We still have Norwegian stuff left. We just done a couple of those though. We have some U.S. stuff left. I have to go look and see.
I think the U.S. stuff was beef strips and tomato sauce, and then some kind of Mexican chicken stew or something like that.
Yeah. But Monday's video is going to be a real nasty one. Real nasty. Stay tuned for that one.
Speaking of real nasty, let's see. I don't know. I got this little thing. I found this at our local Aldi store. It is Calabrese hot and spicy salami. It's a product of Italy, imported from Italy. And sorry to say, Nathan, but this has garlic powder in it. Okay.
Okay. Our cameraman's texting there. Zoom in on this. Like Philip called him out the other day, has zippers down. All right.
So, got our water ready.
So I thought this is more of
hot and spicy it is.
Something you put in like a dish, chop it, put in a dish. But
No,
on the
it
directions
says,
on the back,
peel and eat or something. Yeah, open, peel, and eat.
open, peel, and slice.
Or slice, yeah.
Guys, he's got garlic powder in it. Pork, sea salt, dextrose, hot chili pepper,
Hot chili pepper and chili pepper.
spices, sodium ascorbate, potassium nitrate, sodium nitrate, lactic acid starter, culture, and garlic powder, you nasty.
Imported from Italy, but it does have the USA stamp on the top, I just noticed. So.
USDA approved. FDA approved.
Oh.
8/26/22 is best before. So she's good for a while.
Bust it open.
Oh boy.
Oh, and a lot of you were commenting about my scissors. You know, I was just doing that for a joke because, yeah.
It seems to be safer than a
But
knife, though.
I haven't cut myself yet, so, you know.
I can smell that before you go any further.
Oh, I can smell the spicy.
It smells weird.
It does smell weird. Let's see. Pry into that thing there. Oh, yeah. Definitely going to be hot and spicy. Oh, now I cannot smell it since
Smell
I
it now
cut
that
her
you cut it
open.
open.
I don't know what it smells like, really.
It smells very odd.
Yeah, it does. Let's cut the end of it off. And
Slice it thin. That's not thin.
I was going to, like, well, I sliced it like this so I could peel the wrapping off of it.
Is there a wrapper on it?
The rind off of it. You'll know, I guess, when it touches your lips if it's hot. Ready?
It does not smell good.
It has like a sausagey smell to it, I think. You scared? Hmm? I'm waiting for the heat.
Kind of tastes like pepperoni
Yeah, it does.
to some degree.
Actually, it's not even spicy. I don't think it's spicy at all. Do you?
It's like spicy pepperoni.
Mm-hmm. I had the water ready. I was expecting really, really hot.
Is it good? Not really. To be honest, it's not bad. It's like a real dry sausage.
Mm-hmm. I like that, like hard salami, dry sausage stuff. It's really good.
It is like a hard salami.
I like it. So.
I'll tell you what, though, if you have heartburn like I do, that will light you up, son. Any kind of pepperoni, any kind of stuff like this, for some reason with the grease and the spiciness, it's like you're breathing fire.
It's kind of hard to find odd different things to try. So if you guys have any ideas, if you want to send us something, or you don't like it.
I told it's gonna kick my ass later, so.
So if you have any ideas or anything, just comment below. Or if you want to send us something to try, the address will be in the link, right?
Also, any other ideas on what you want to see coming up? Like, we're looking through eBay and Amazon. We're looking through other sites. It's hard to find. We've done so much stuff. Mm-hmm. It's hard to find new stuff. Our good friend Sergey over in France, I would love to order stuff from him. There's two things stop me from ordering another package from him. One, all the shipping's still kind of messed up from the holidays. So it's going to take a long time. He was so good before. He'd have everything here in 5, 6 days. No doubt. Perfect every time. I love that. The other thing is, he doesn't really have anything that we haven't done. A lot of you guys are saying, oh, do some more French stuff, do some more French stuff. We'd love to, but we've done it all. There's no new menus out. I need to get the message him and see what he could get or something for us. I don't even know. You know, at this point in time, money isn't really too big of an object for buying rations. We just can't go too crazy with it. You know, we went real crazy with that Wisman ration, and that didn't pay off at all. Right. Nobody watched that. It was a horrible flop.
And the big German Christmas, all that didn't do as good as what we
I kind of figured that would be the way.
For as much as you spent on it. Yeah.
It wasn't really we couldn't really tag it as a ration, to be honest with you. And so that kind of messed up the algorithm a little bit on it. But we're constantly looking for new stuff. We've done so much so quick, and especially now doing 2 reviews a week, we're just going through everything that we haven't done. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of getting to the point where we're just looking for anything that we haven't done and spending whatever it takes to get it. But that's not really a wise thing to do either, because if we knew it would at least pay for itself and break even on it, we would do endless amount of stuff. But with YouTube, it's so finicky and it shifts all the time. Like right now, we're shifted off the algorithm. At Christmas time, we're shifted on it, and we're getting big views. And now we shifted away a little bit. You never know as it comes and goes. And we have 4 channels now, so we see it across all 4 channels all at the same time. So it's nothing to do with what we're doing. It's just they only like recommended stuff more over the holiday season because that's what pays the most. They recommend more. It's all money based with YouTube. It's not who's liked better. It's just not that way at all. It all depends on the money. So if you put out a video, it naturally gets a bunch of views to start off with, then they're going to promote you a lot more, as you've seen that with other reviewers. And that's the same reason why you see other reviewers can't get any traction at all. I feel bad for those guys. You know, I started out early enough in the situation to where you can still get traction. We got traction early on. But a lot of guys trying to get into the scene, they could barely get 100 views. It's not their fault. It's YouTube's fault, to be honest with you. They're not pushing anything like that because they're going to put all the money and all the effort behind the biggest channel they could get. So the big channel will just get only bigger. The middlemen just kind of hang in the midst, and the guys down below can't even get started. And since they upped the monetization thing, probably a year and a half ago, so you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched before you can earn 1 penny off YouTube. So what's happening is a lot of these guys start out, and it's so hard to get started because YouTube suppresses them from start, and they're having to spend money on rations. Our friend that does the cooking videos, she's having to spend money to buy food to cook and put all the effort to cook stuff to make a video, and then they don't want to push it, because they're going to find somebody with 1 million subscribers that when they put an ad on, way more people see it. So I'm sure what's happened with that is getting harder to start out. With car videos, though, car videos is never, that's a common, like, people have to have that to some degree. So people are going to watch no matter what. But food stuff is very difficult to start out in. Mm-hmm. And so if you see somebody trying to start out, they're not getting any traction, that does not mean they're not doing everything right at all. It is YouTube's not cutting them any slack. And that is such a shame. That's not what YouTube's for. YouTube should be a fair platform where everybody could start out easily, but it's not. So, anything else you add to it?
I don't think so.
All right, guys. We'll see you
back
Friday.
Friday.
Yep. Have a good day. We'll see you all later.
See you later.